Welcome to the Moulin Rouge Theater in Sanya. Now, 10 contestants spoke with passion and enthusiasm in the first part of the Miss World head-to-head challenge final, but the judges could choose only 5 to advance to Miss World 2018. We're back for part 2, where 10 of our group winners will face off against each other. Today we have Myanmar, India, Nepal, Singapore, Thailand, Bulgaria, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, Argentina, and Uganda. Welcome, ladies. And our judges are back. We have Miss World 2016, Stephanie Del Valle, the reigning Miss World, Manushi Chiller, and Miss World 2013, Megan Young. Ladies, I hope you're ready because the head-to-head challenge is about to begin. Barney, could you please introduce the first 2 contestants?
Thank you, Frankie. First up, we have Myanmar versus India.
Hello, everyone. My project on Beauty with a Purpose is called Education is Important. I contributed to this project because I believe in Nelson Mandela's quote, education is the most powerful weapon that can be used to change the world. What do we mean by education? Do we mean that we need to have a college degree or diplomas on the wall? But it would be like impractical for me to say that everyone should be a college graduate. And I believe that the kind of education that we should promote and advocate is one's passion to learn. And another important factor is that literacy is very important. Literacy can change a life. For example, a simple knowledge from a woman, from a mom, to a children by just reading off a WHO brochure and can save a child's life. And it is very important to have people and to have someone to be there because formal education is very hard to get in some societies. And that is why I want to say that my Beauty with a Purpose is very greatly important and have to be promoted and need the help of the community as well. And education is practical and can leave a change and can make a better world for everyone. Thank you.
Every 2 seconds, a child is being shunned. Every 14 seconds, a child is being orphaned due to HIV. In a country of over a billion people, millions remain invisible, particularly children. They are being abandoned, but they're not alone. Through my project, I chose to stand with those who are being neglected by the society, who are the children with AIDS and transgenders. Why is my project important? There are over 400 million abandoned children and 400,000 transgenders who do not know where their next meal is going to be. And through sustained efforts, I have been able to educate 200 girls, give shelter to 22 boys, and employment to 30 transgenders, where employment, education, and shelter is not a luxury, but a necessity. And this project is close to my heart because I've been in the shoes of an abandoned child when my father walked out of the house. But I had my mother to motivate me and guide me, and here I am as Miss India World 2018. And why not we become that one person in others' life who can give wings to their dreams? So I ask you all to join with me so we can make this 200 to 2 million. I strive my today so others can have a beautiful tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Very well spoken from both of you. Over to you, Frankie.
Thank you so much, Barney. I know the judges are going to have a tough decision because both ladies were so eloquent and well-spoken, but they have to make a decision, and we're going to start off with Stephanie.
As Frankie said, you both did very well. but I have to give this vote to Myanmar.
I, as a person who's not seen your projects, I can relate. And well done to both of you, but my vote would go to India.
Tiebreaker once again for me, but you guys did very well, and my vote goes to India.
Congratulations, India. You have made the Miss World Final 30.
I'm really honored because this is something really close to my heart and which I really feel emotional about that I've shared, and I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
And of course, commiserations, Myanmar, but you were very well spoken. Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful that I could share a story with you guys.
Thank you, ladies. Next up, we have Nepal versus Singapore.
Namaste. Being an architect, I realized the power of infrastructure. So we started out by building a health post at a remote area where an indigenous tribe live in my district. An area with 86% child marriage, malnutrition, where a woman of 30-year-old has already had 12 kids, and it's common for houses to have lost a child or two. Over the past 6 months, I have seen the development, I have seen the changes in the community with the development of health center, with the health and hygiene awareness that we gave to them and the road access that we built. But I know that these aren't sustainable. They are still in need of potable water, of electricity, and most importantly, education. We often tend to overlook the power of our voices. And as public figures, I believe that we have a very big responsibility to voice our voices for the voiceless. My advocacy is for change, to make people believe in the power of one single human being. If you all join hands together, we can transform not just one, but 10 different, even hundreds of different communities. One person can change the world, and I believe that we all can be that person. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone. So in Singapore, we have a problem because there is an aging population, and as time passes, many elderly people are neglected, and a lot of them do not get the subsidies they need because they don't fit the criteria, because they do not have a house, they don't have children. And today, my Beauty with a Purpose project is to help make healthcare accessible to the people who genuinely need it. You know, I work with Sanya, which is a non-profit organization that has a history of 117 years. And we have 15 branches in Singapore to cater to everyone's convenience. And in Singapore, my Beauty with a Purpose journey is I try to raise awareness by participating in art exhibitions, charity galas, such as our recent charity gala, which Miss Molly graced. We managed to raise a grand total of 4 million Singapore dollars to help 400,000 residents in our country. And if we help 1 out of the 400,000 people and they have a household of 3, we would be able to help 1.2 million people in my country, and I feel very, very grateful to be a part of this cause. And another reason why I wish to advocate this cause is because my father suffers from a myriad of medical problems, and he really taught me the importance of having subsidies and being able to elevate the stress of financial burden. Thank you.
Thank you, Nepal. Thank you, Singapore. Over to you, Frankie, with those all-important results.
Another very difficult decision for our judges. Great work, ladies. And we're going to start with Megan Young.
It's very difficult for me to choose right now. Obviously, I want the both of you and all of you to win this, but I think by a slight point, maybe, it will be Singapore.
You both have spoken so well, but my vote would be to Miss Singapore.
You both really did fantastic, and I think everyone can say that we did get to know so much about your projects, and of course, hopefully get to hear more in the future. But my vote is to Singapore.
Singapore, a full house. You have made the Miss World Final 30. How do you feel?
I really don't know what to say. I just want to thank everyone that has believed in me, and I'll continue fighting hard and doing my best. And it's been very amazing to meet all of you. I'm very blessed to be here. Thank you.
Nepal, you are also very well spoken, and commiserations to you.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy for Singapore, and I'm happy to have been able to share my project with all of you.
Thank you, ladies. Next up, we have Thailand versus Bulgaria.
Good evening, everyone. My Beauty with a Purpose project is called Love for All, and this project supports kids with autism and other disabilities to earn an education and an occupation. The inspiration behind this project starts with my brother because he suffers with autism. Even though he's incredible, but people look over the fact that he's amazing. It's a great thing to see these kids grow within my care and within my teachings, and I know they have the ability, I know they have the passion that we all have in here to help others and to learn and to grow. I believe we as a society should give these kids a chance because they are less fortunate than we are. And I know that they deserve it. They deserve a chance to go to school, get an education, be treated equally and lovingly by their peers. They deserve to go to college and get a degree in the field that they want to learn. They deserve to get an occupation, a job, and earn a livelihood for themselves and stand up for themselves in society. And I believe we, as a society, need to reach out a hand or two to help these kids and just bring them into our society because I know that they deserve it and that it means the world to me to have a brother who's amazing. And I'm so grateful that everyone is able to help. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. My family is a foster family. 5 years ago, we decided to open our home and our hearts for children in need. These children usually live in social institutions. Nowadays, we have one kid growing up in our home. She's 5 years old. She came to us when she was 10 months, and I call her my sister. These social institutions should have been closed years ago. That's why I need to be supported, and we should raise awareness in Bulgaria about those institutions because the living and the accommodation there is really poor. Apart from the foster care, I took part in foundation and establishing of 2 houses for a family type, and now we are developing even more of those houses. We are populating our cause. We need more volunteers to take part of this because children really need to be loved and they don't deserve to grow up in social institutions. They deserve to live happy in a family. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies. Over to Frankie and the judges.
Thank you, Barney. 2 very different but equally effective presentations. And we're going to start with our first judge, Stephanie, to make her decision.
I just want to say I loved listening to the both of you speak just now because both of your projects are so personal and so close to your hearts, and that was so easily transmitted by the both of you, so congratulations on that. And I will give this vote to Thailand.
I'll agree with Stephanie, Thailand.
Please give your brother and your sister hugs from all 3 of us. Congratulations to Thailand. My vote is with you.
Thailand, congratulations. You have made the Miss World Final 30.
Thank you so much. Thank you to all the judges, and thank you everyone for coming here and listening to my story.
And Bulgaria, commiserations to you, but very, very well spoken.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that I'm staying here on this stage and I can show you my way of life, because this is not only my Beauty with a Purpose project, but this is my way of life for these 5 years.
Thank you very much, ladies. Next up, we have Mexico versus Trinidad and Tobago.
So hello everyone. I want you to imagine something. Imagine that you're a mother. You have probably 4 kids. And you travel all around the country searching for a job. But you don't make enough money so you can feed them properly. And suddenly one of your kids breaks a leg. And you take him to the hospital and no one cares for it. Because you realize you don't exist. Because you don't have papers that recognize you as a Mexican citizen. This is the reality that so many women are living in our country. So many kids are living this. And this is what my program, Navali, is trying to stop. We're giving education for these kids and their families. We hope that this just eradicates the scarcity cycle they live in, and we give them food and health services. I have been living with these kids for over 3 years now, and I know there's no learning on an empty stomach. There's no learning when you're sick, you can't learn. So I'm here representing all this community and all these people that trust me. And I'm telling you, get to know them. See their faces, know their stories, as I did 3 years ago. You'll fall in love with them. And let's all work for them to chase their dreams and become whatever they want to be. Maybe it's an astronaut, maybe it's a beauty pageant queen, or maybe it's, I don't know, a doctor. Let's help them have a choice. Thank you.
So raise your hand if you've ever name-dropped Nelson Mandela into a speech. I know I have. And I think that the reason his story is so captivating is because he used education to triumph over incredibly challenging personal circumstances. When he was imprisoned on Robben Island, he studied for his law degree, and later he launched his career in politics. Education gives us the power and the chance to overcome our personal circumstances. And that's what my Beauty with a Purpose project is about. I built a school in Trinidad and Tobago for children who are not able to fit into the mainstream education system. I built it for Logan, who is 8 years old and has leukemia, and could not attend school because he was flying in and out of the country to receive chemotherapy. I built it for Louis, who at 15 years old was severely psychologically traumatized because of bullying, because he was gay in school. And Trinidad and Tobago is a very conservative society. And I built it for Trina, who is autistic and was unable to function within the mainstream school classrooms with 40 children to a teacher. It's issues like this that children in Trinidad and Tobago face, and that's why I thought it was important to build an alternative educational institution for the children that I work with and work for. This is a huge problem that faces Trinidad and Tobago, where 80% of children with illness or disability aren't able to attend school. They are a lost generation. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Incredibly well spoken from the both of you. I would not like to make this decision, but a decision has to be made, so it's over to you, Frankie, and the judges.
Barney, neither would I. As a public speaking coach, watching the techniques of pacing and pausing and personal accounts and humor and quotations, it is very impressive. So congratulations to you both. And Megan, we'll start with you.
You guys both brought tears to my eyes. I mean, I would have bawled if we weren't in front of the camera right now, but thank you for telling your stories. My vote goes to Mexico.
Well done, both of you. I think you took us through the journey of your projects, and the way you speak about it shows how connected you are. But my vote would be with Mexico.
Just congratulations to the both of you, honestly, because you both spoke incredibly, and I want to congratulate you on that. It was amazing to listen to the both of you. But I give it my vote to Mexico.
Mexico, congratulations. You have all of the judges' votes and you will be progressing to the Miss World Final 30.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for being here, all my sisters supporting us, and thank you for being such a great partner.
And to you, Miss Trinidad and Tobago, commiserations to you, but again, very, very well spoken.
Thank you very much. I'm really, really grateful to have had the opportunity to stand here before you guys today.
Thank you, ladies. Last but not least, we have Argentina versus Uganda.
Hello everyone, my name is Victoria Soto. My project's name is Hope. I consider this very important because it's about equal opportunities in our society. For me, this is a fact, a reality. It has started about 5 months ago when I have the opportunity to live in one of the most primitive indigenous community from the north of my country. And I really want to improve their life because they live in extremely pure conditions, and I want to bring to them all the basic things they need to improve the way they live and to be a better one another. I think also that I have been working with a non-profit foundation, and for me this was very important because I really want to continue to do this job in my country, because I want to place drinking water and also energy from one of the poorest schools in my country, because they have nothing and they are very grateful when I'm in front of them, cheering, having fun, and this for me is very important. We have the experts, we have the professionals, we have the means, we have the passion. That for me is very important, the love of all of my Argentinian people, and we need also your support. I think together we can change the world and leave some mark in children's heart. So thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My Beauty with a Purpose project is fighting teenage pregnancies. 1 out of 4 girls ages 13 to 17 is either pregnant or a mother. This is very disheartening, and as I look at all the ladies out here, I must say we are really blessed that we don't have to go through all this, but we can't say the same for our sisters out there. Starting story of Daisy. Daisy was molested by her father at 12 years old. The father passed away and she had to go live with her grandfather, and the grandfather did the same thing. Now this girl gave birth. Imagine giving birth to your grandfather's child. And this is happening a lot in Uganda. I come from the eastern part of Uganda, and it has the highest rate of teenage pregnancies. What am I doing about it? Together with the Miss Uganda Foundation, we have a Keep a Girl Child in School program, and this is to enable and encourage these girls to go back to school, give them the necessary resources and skills that will enable them go back to school. I believe when you educate a girl child, you're educating the entire community. So, and the biggest platform one can ever have is Miss World. I talked to a few of the other contestants, and we all have this problem in our countries. How about we all come together, come up with common goals and objectives to fight this, so that we can stand up for our sisters that cannot do this for themselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. And for one last time, we will head over to the judges and their results.
Thank you, Barney, and thank you to all of you for showing the world that Miss World contestants are bright, and they are beautiful, and they are empowering young women. Thank you. We have one more result, and Stephanie will start with you.
Incredible, the both of you. Just wanted to say that first. This vote, I have to give it to Uganda.
I believe it's the toughest to help a community when you have to go against a few people of the community. And well done, Uganda, you're doing it.
Well done, the both of you. My vote goes to Uganda.
Uganda, congratulations, you have made the Miss World Final 30.
This is the very first time Uganda is making it to top 30. I am very humbled. Go Team Blue.
And Miss Argentina, commiserations for you, but it is not the end of the road. You can always make the final 30 on the night.
Of course. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies. Back to you, Frankie.
Thank you, Barney. Congratulations to everyone. You all gained the support of the public, and you won over these 3 former Miss Worlds. Congratulations, and best of luck as you head to the Miss World Final 30. And the winners of this part of the head-to-head challenge are India, Singapore, Thailand, Mexico, and Uganda. I'm Frankie Chenna, and that concludes this series of the Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge. We'll see you on December 8th at the Sanya Arena for the Miss World Final.